A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic against Russell. And the rejection by James. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
Hachimura, no good. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Washington kicks to Doncic. From deep three-point land. And Davis pulls it down. Doncic has gone 1 of 4 so far. And here is Hachimura. And the rejection by Gafford. Now, here's Washington. On the wing, Irving. Russell against Doncic. Over Russell. Doncic, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Jones.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of clicks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. LeBron outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Passes it to Gafford. Hardaway with it. 1:06 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Washington outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you can see the focus Washington has right there. The defense right on top of him. He doesn't let that bother that jump shot again.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Exum, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Right side, Hardaway. Washington finds Gafford. Russell against Doncic. Hachimura grabs the miss. Here's James, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
From deep Washington. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
7. The Lakers, 8.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. Now, here is Irving. From past the arc, scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Now, here's Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
So looking it over. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Hachimura's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nice shot by James.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
To the paint, here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that's Prince. That time on the assist by James. Prince has got his first points in this one.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the king.
Hardaway against Prince. Now here is Hardaway. He's guarded closely. Prince with the defensive effort. There's the pass to Reeves. tries from 7. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The 3 for Doncic. LeBron grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Dinwiddie's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. Dinwiddie against Irving. Pass to Lively. Green taking his time here. Passes it to Washington. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Washington's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
James dishes to Dinwiddie. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Irving on the money from 12 feet away. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
LeBron outside. LeBron gathering speed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game.
With a score, your Mavericks.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers? That about wraps it up.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent, and that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Gafford, bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Washington against Davis. And it's Washington missing.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
floats it up for James. It's stolen by Jones. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Russell. It's good.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Jones, the pass to Washington. The pass to Jones. And here is Doncic. Tries again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Russell against Doncic. Russell passes to Hachimura. .135 left in the 3rd. Outside for Davis. Second chance effort. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And that one's good, Irving.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Irving. And he gets the bucket. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Doncic kicks to Washington. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
Doncic against Russell. Lays it up off the glass. Russell's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Irving for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
LeBron James charging through contact.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So he gets them both.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Hardy, no good. And And Los Angeles guys shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Throws it up high, and Hayes throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Dinwiddie finds Vincent. Vanderbilt with it. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Both teams will make substitutions.
One shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kleba. Back to Hardaway. And Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Offensive rebound. Out to Russell. Goes up again, and it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Austin Reeves is checked in for Cameron Reddish. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth.
I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Reeves. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. That one's not going to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Vanderbilt misses. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Well, he was really dialed in with his shooting. The hoop had to look like it could handle 4 basketballs instead of just 2. He continued to put that thing through the hoop time and time again.
Jones checked in for Exum. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's 11 points for Davis.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Russell. Loads it up for Davis. Very pretty alley layup. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. James checked in for Vanderbilt.
Second team foul. Lakers substitution.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The time for the ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here's Irving. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Reeves with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers. LeBron
He drops
James.
the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And here's Washington outside. The Lakers with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Outside, Russell. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
Great grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come out with the win.